Hey gamer friends, I'm Danielle.
And I'm Josiah, and we are ready to roll. This is the next video in our series of great games ranked on BGG from 201 to 300.
Yeah, so this is our, I would say, I don't know if it's top 10, but it's definitely 10 great games that we've pulled out.
That's right, that's right.
All right, so you go first.
All right. So number 294 is Distilled, and it is such a good game.
Yeah, this is a good one.
Love this game so much. Just making alcohol.
Making alcohol.
And a board game.
Making an alcohol and a board game.
It's so good. I
like the decisions of when to make alcohol that you have to like hold over, like you have to age it.
Yeah.
That's a really good decision space because you're taking a chance. You're not going to be able to get like the resources from that for a really long time. And so, but it also pays off a lot more in the end.
Yes,
so
yeah.
There's definitely some really good decisions to be made there.
Yeah, it's almost like you get one aging and then you do some smaller alcohols
and to build up to do another
one. Yeah. And maybe even if you have to, you can sell that alcohol from that you've been aging, but you typically want to try and keep it as long as you can in there.
Right. Next up on the list is number 289, and it is So Clover.
Yep.
So this is a party game, and this is one that I definitely like more than you.
Definitely.
And I love it. I think this is really good. You have to come up with clues to match some of these cards, and it's like 2 clues. Like, what's a good example of one? Like, say the name. Say it was a tree, and you're trying to match cards up to get people to guess that it's a tree, and it's hard.
Yeah, I mean, the clues could be.
You can make the clue literally anything, but you're trying to get them to put the cards together.
Yeah, because they have to do 4 cards to make the 4-leaf clover, right? And so, and they have, and there's 2 clues that could go with each one, and they have to figure out how it's supposed to be arranged.
And there's a decoy card that goes in there, so that doesn't go to any of it. And so they're trying to figure out, they're rearranging the words, trying to make them all fit. Yeah. It's really good. It makes me feel really clever when I come up with something good, but it also kind of makes me feel dumb when I don't.
Yeah.
But it's such a good one.
Yeah, it's not that I don't like this game.
No,
it's just not as high on my list as it is for you.
Yeah, this is the one that I call the introverts party game.
Yeah,
because I think it's perfect for introverts party game.
That's a good description for it.
Yeah, it's so good.
All right, number 287 is Santorini.
Yeah, Santorini, this 2-player game.
It's a 2-player game. We've only played it on BGA.
Oh yeah.
I really enjoy it. It's like almost like a 3D chess type game.
It really is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you are moving and building. That's basically all you have to do is move and build.
Yeah.
And you have to get your character on top of the 3rd level.
Right. And the other player can block it by putting a dome on it.
Right.
And so you have to kind of spread out your building and try and like get to the point where they're maybe far enough away that they can't get to you and dome it by the time you get on the 3rd level. Or if you're, like me, you miss it and don't pay attention, and then she gets to go on the 3rd level and win immediately, even though I was right there.
Yep, it's true. Yeah, this one is really fun. This is just one of those. I guess it's kind of like an abstract game, really.
Yeah.
But it's fun. I enjoy it a lot.
Yeah, it's a good one.
All right, next up is number 268, and it is Deception Murder in Hong Kong.
Yeah, one of our favorite social deduction games.
Yeah, this is actually my favorite social deduction game.
Yeah.
I really enjoy this one. I like that everybody has cards in front of them, and the person who's the murderer, has the
Why did you say that with so much disdain?
Because I know it's going to be you. It's definitely not me. What I love about this game is that everybody has cards in front of you. And so when you're getting clues about who the murderer could be, sometimes there's multiple cards in front of different people that match.
Yeah.
And so you're like, well, it could be that or it could be that. And so I don't know. It makes it a little bit more, I don't know. I just feel like there's more to go on than like most social deduction games. It's very just like the first 2 rounds. It's just like whoever you kind of feel like did
Right.
something sketchy or whatever.
Right.
And this isn't like that at all. It's like there's cards in front of you, and so you at least have something to kind of
Right.
try and narrow it down.
Yeah, you're not going based off of just like body language or the way
Right.
somebody says something or things like that. It's like there's something a little more concrete to it.
Yes, and that's what I love. That's why I like this game.
Yeah. Number 264 is Fantasy Realms, one of my all-time favorite card games that I've played. I love it so much. It is a game of making combos.
Yes.
It is just a combo-tastic game of like cards that in the fantasy realm, in the fantasy space, I guess.
Yes, it's just generic fantasy.
Yeah, and they have different types of the fantasy realm type games.
They do.
But this one is the only one I've played, so this is what I got to go off of.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's good because like you have these cards and you have to pick a card and lay a card down,
That's
right? And so whenever the discard pile has 10 cards in it, the game is over.
Right.
And so if you discard, enough cards, it's like, oh, it's over fast. So it's like a really, really quick game.
Can be. Yeah.
And so you're trying to make as many combos as possible in that short period of time.
Yeah.
And I think that's really fun.
Yeah. And you can also draw from the discard pile.
Yes, you
So
can.
that's how you can lengthen the game out.
Right.
Is if people are drawing from the discard pile, it's removing those, and it's longer to get to 10
That's right.
discarded cards. But yeah.
You need specific cards, and sometimes those cards don't come up, and so you're trying to figure out, do I go ahead and get rid of this card, or do I wait and see if I can get the card that goes with it that's going to really maximize those points?
Right.
So
One thing I really like about it also is that there are cards that combo off of cards that you've already used for combos.
Yes.
And so you can
too.
like decide, okay, do I want to go down this path of combos or do I want to go down this path of combos? I've got cards that work with both.
Mm-hmm.
And so you can kind of make those decisions, and I love that.
Next up is number 248, and it is Ticket to Ride. This
Classic.
is a game so many people have played.
Yeah,
People who don't even play very many board games have played Ticket to Ride.
that's right.
The reason we love this game right now is because my parents have been introduced to this game and really enjoyed it, and that
Yep.
was so fun for us.
It was.
Really fun to get with them and get to play Ticket to Ride, and they had a good time.
Yep.
Even my dad.
Yes. Yeah, who doesn't typically enjoy games very much?
Yeah, he kind of does, but he tolerates games for our sake. But this one I think he enjoyed.
I think he did too.
So
And I think we can get him to play it a lot.
I think we
I
can
hope
too.
so. Next up is number 244, and it is Taverns of Tiefenthal. Now, this is a game where you are managing a pub, a bar.
Yes. One of my favorite things about this game is that you can actually upgrade your pub.
Yes,
You
Yeah.
can like make this better or this better, and that's really fun.
it is. I love the dice drafting aspect
Yes.
of it. Is really cool.
We love dice drafting.
Yeah. And then the patrons that come in, you can add to them, you can kind of kick some off. But I love the fact that
Mhm.
you draft your dice, and then you have to decide, where am I going to put these dice, right?
Mhm.
And you got to match it. And then if you have multiple options of where you can put it, you got to decide which options you want to
Yes.
use. And so
And it's kind of got that deck building, like you're
bit, yeah.
building up your patrons, you're building up who's going in, and
yeah, lots of really cool decision space that can be had in this game.
it is. It's really fun.
Yeah.
Next up is number 236, and it is Splendor.
Yep.
This is, again, one of those super classic games that most people have played. And what I think of when I think of Splendor is I feel like there was a while where people were like, oh, this new game that came out is the Splendor Killer. That was like a saying that people would say. And, but I still like Splendor. I think it's a good game.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this is another one also that we've only played on BGA 2.
Yeah, we don't actually own this.
We don't own this one, but we have had a lot of fun with it.
I know.
The idea of being able to, get gems, to buy cards, to then buy, I can't remember what they're called.
I can't either.
The people,
Yeah.
or whatever. But yeah, it's kind of difficult actually to stay focused on one one path for me because I'm like, well, I've got enough gems for this, or I've got some of the gems for this, but then I'm really trying to go down this route, so maybe I'll just switch to this, and then I end up switching paths of what I'm trying to get several times.
Probably a much better strategy, but that's exactly what I do too.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, well, I'm going to do this instead.
Yeah, but it's really fun.
Yeah,
it's a simple game.
It is. It's really simple. It's a classic for a reason. Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a great one. Number 219 is one of my favorite games of all time, and that is Space Base.
Yeah, Space Base.
It's very simple, but so much fun. I love the aspect of being able to build your engine in the cards, and then you constantly be doing stuff on everyone's turn.
Yes.
It's so good, and it's a race to 40 points. You have a money track that you use and that you build up, and then when you buy a card, you lose all of it. But there's this green gem. I can't remember what the path is called, but you can build it up, and then your money goes only down to that level. So you start out with more money every time, and so you have to decide: do I invest in that?
Yeah, do I spend time on that?
Do I spend time in that, or is that going to put me too far behind in the race to get to 40 points? And anyway, there's just so much goodness in this game. I love it so much.
Yeah, we talked about this in one of our our monthly recap videos, but we actually did kind of a little mini tournament with you and I with Space Base to see
best of 7.
Best of 7. That was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot.
Yeah.
Next up, number 214 is one of my favorite games, and it is Sagrada.
Yeah.
We haven't talked about this in a while. I used to talk about it all the time because I just loved it.
Yeah.
I still love it. But this is a just dice drafting puzzle game.
That's placement. Yeah.
All it is. Yeah, you are drafting dice, and you have to put them into your little puzzle. You have to make a stained glass window, and you have to do it in certain placement rules.
Right.
And I really enjoy that.
Yeah. One of the coolest things about this game to me is is it the snake draft? Is that what they call it?
Maybe.
Where it starts with 1, then 2, then 3, however many you have, then 4, and then 4 goes again.
Yes.
And then it comes back to 3, 2, 1. I love that because if you're 1, you're like, okay, I get first pick of the draft, but then also I get last pick of the draft, and so it's like, there's a lot of cool things that's like, oh, don't take the 1 dice that I need, please don't take it.
I was just about to say that, when you get down to the end and you're like, okay, only that one will work.
Yeah.
So please don't take it. And somebody inevitably takes it and you're like, ah!
Yeah. Yeah, so it's such a good game.
Yes.
Yeah, we need to get this one back out, actually.
Yeah.
I haven't played in a while.
Well, we played it a lot.
Uh-huh.
And so then it was like, I think we just needed a break from it.
Right.
And so, yeah. Some of those games, then it's like, after a while, you're like, okay, it's time to get it back out again and play it again.
Yeah, for sure.
So that's it. That was 10 games, 10 great games from 201 to 300 on BGG.
Yep.
If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.
And tell us down below in the comments what is your favorite of these games, or what is your favorite in the range of 201 to 300 on BGG. We would love to hear about it. Tell us the ones that we missed.
Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.